you celebrate Easter, or you've ever celebrated Easter, you clearly do understand that the reason why we celebrate Easter is because Judas betrayed Jesus.
Kwenye magari. Unaita wake za watu watakupiga. Mabebi. Habari ya walembo.
You know, at some point I normally ask myself, wasn't Judas the most stupid person of his time? I mean, how on earth will you wish, or should I say, will you decide that of all the kitchen utensils, you betray?
Is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand?
Okay, douse the lights. Hold it. Okay, boys, here we go.
Chill.
Yeah, hold up.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
You're weird.
Welcome to the Goat Matata Diaries. Well, I know at this point that it's been so goddamn long since I last posted, and I just want to notify you guys that I'm really sorry for
No, you ain't.
not being consistent. I mean, studies and
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
you know, lots of shit. So on today's episode, we are going to be talking about the untold truths about Easter. Well, I'm not even sure if this is the title that I'm going to put on the.
What the fuck is taking so long?
Jesus Christ, I don't even know what title I'm going to use for this video.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
So we are just from the Easter holiday, and what if I told you that the reason why you celebrated Easter isn't really what you thought it was? That, okay, it's obvious that most people think that the reason we celebrate Easter is because Judas kissed Jesus and he ended up dying, that's why we celebrate. But what if I told you that the betrayal wasn't really... What if I told you that there is another reason as to why we celebrate Easter?
That's weird.
During Easter, I read about the Last Supper, whereby Jesus predicted that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples. And we clearly know that the disciple who was being referred to as was Judas Iscariot. But I don't want us to think of the betrayal in terms of the kiss that Judas gave to Jesus, but I want you to think of this betrayal in another context, whereby Jesus had 12 disciples, and to them he was more like their boss, because he was the one who assigned to them the chores that they were supposed to do. And so it happened that on this particular day, let's say, because he predicted that he will be betrayed on that particular day of the Last Supper. So what if, just what if on that particular day, it was Judas who was supposed to do the dishes?
All right, explain this to me like I'm a 2-year-old, okay? Because there's an element to this thing I just cannot get through my thick head.
I mean, it was Judas who was assigned to do the dishes of that particular day. You see, I've read the Bible a ton of times, and there is no particular place where it is documented that the dishes of the Last Supper were washed. And what if, because we are told that when Jesus predicted that he will be betrayed, Judas escaped. What if the betrayal that Jesus was referring to, what if the betrayal that Jesus was referring to was that of Judas escaping instead of washing the dishes?
Is this nigga serious?
You know, maybe he was more like the cheeky one. And because this was his day of doing the dishes, he decided to escape. You see?
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?